right, Dr. Chris here, founder of the Nerve Health Institute, and we want to share some wisdom with you today. My mission over the next many years is to help people internationally. I think we've done a wonderful job of helping people locally, but we want to help people all across the globe to learn a new type of mentality, a new way to help and self-heal your body. So today I want to talk to you about specifically focus and the lack of focus. And this day and age we're in, there's so many kids out there that just can't focus anymore. So when I was a kid growing up, we were outside running in sports, doing stuff outside the majority of the time. So if you want to think of it, there's a nerve back here that powers little muscles in your eyes that makes you zoom out and zoom in. So as children, when I was a kid, we were zoomed out more than we're zoomed in. We'd zoom in, we'd go to the classroom and study and all those different things, but then we'd get back outside and we'd zoom out. So nowadays, kids are doing this, and they're zoomed in on an iPad, they're zoomed in on an iPhone, and I say kids, it's adults as well. We're zoomed in way more than we're zoomed out, if you make sense of that. So there's a very specific exercise. Remember, this is just a nerve. Everything's powered by a nerve in the body. There's a nerve that makes you focus out and in. So a very easy exercise without coming to see me. You still can come to see me, which we can get more technical and specific in terms of helping you. But a very specific exercise would be to grab just a pen and open the pen, obviously, where you have the pen tip. So you take your eyes and you focus really intently on the pen tip. And you can do this for maybe 10 seconds at a time. And then after that, you want to look really far. Find a spot in the clouds if you can. A tiny little spot in the clouds. And focus on that tiny little spot. And do that for 10 seconds. And then come back and do this for 10 seconds back on this spot. And basically what you're doing is you're training your nervous system. That little nerve is called the oculomotor nerve, cranial nerve 3. There's one on the right and one on the left powering each eye. And basically you're training that nerve to zoom in intensely and then zoom out intensely. Examples of a weak oculomotor nerve, what symptoms are there besides just having attention deficit disorder or being diagnosed with that or the inability to focus? Examples could be you're riding in a car and you're looking at something, your kid's in the back and they're looking at something the entire time and all of a sudden they get nauseous. Well, a lot of times that's the nervous system getting weak. So you could stop and make your child focus on something really far and see if that helps, and then come back in and then see if that helps to restore that balance. Other examples are just on a day-to-day routine where you can't focus on one activity, and anytime you have to focus on something, maybe you get a headache and your eyes start to hurt, or you find yourself trying to focus and you're blinking a lot, trying to zoom in on whatever you're seeing because you can't quite grasp it. So you also could get sensitive to light. A lot of people get sensitive to light, and this oculomotor nerve, it also opens your eyelids. So when it gets weak, some people will actually, their eyelids will come in to our office, especially when it gets real weak, and their eyelids get real low and they have trouble raising them up. Mm-hmm. And so this is something that obviously is a major epidemic and it needs help. So please, if you're out there, you've been diagnosed with any kind of attention deficit type of thing, or you just have, as an adult, you can't laser beam focus on anything, this is a wonderful exercise for you to do. And even if you don't think you have issues with focus, I promise to some degree you do because of the world we're in. So practice with just really easy exercise. If you want to ramp this up, you could also go higher than 10 seconds. 10 seconds, go to 20 seconds, go to 30 seconds, and then go focus out on something 30 seconds. You could also do something in the middle and far. So wonderful exercise. Again, it's like weightlifting for some of these cranial nerves up at the top that'll help you. So I hope this helps you and your family. And stay tuned here for more really high-level educational exercises that are going to help you and your family.